Hey unicorns, it's Ella and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you about my summer gym experience and why I had to drop out. So no, this isn't clickbait. Ha! Fooled ya! You got wrecked. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so last Monday, June 4th, was my first and only day of summer gym. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you don't know what summer gym is, I'm going to tell you, my day and what summer gym was, with me at least, because it might be different from school to school or district to district, whatever. So, on June 4th, I woke up at, 6-ish. It went from 7:30 to 12:30, so we had to be there pretty early. Got ready, had everything packed, ready to go. We went. First thing I did was get lost, even though I've been at that school for a year, and I still didn't know where to go. Because, I don't do athletic things, so I didn't really know where I was supposed to go. But whatever, I got lost, I got found, whatever. I met some of my friends, and we talked a lot, and it was really, really chill. And that lasted for, an hour-ish. So we were chit-chatting and stuff, and then the teachers came up and introduced themselves. We got put with our teachers in squad rows, which is, rows of 6 in alphabetical order. And we got started. At this time, it was probably about, 8. Because, they had to do the introductions and the rules and all that and going over the curriculum. So, the first thing we did was yoga. Now, I use the word yoga very, very lightly because this shit was anything but yoga. The only, relation it had was that it stretched you. That sounds really wrong. But, I guess it worked on your flexibility, but this was push-ups, planks, and sit-ups. This was this was not relaxing. I was dripping, drenched in sweat. This was, the first, 20 minutes of summer gym, and I was already done for. So, I still survived. I still made it through that yoga, and I was sweating, and it was very embarrassing. I know. I can see it now. Anyway, survived that somehow. Then we did, miscellaneous stretches and little warm-ups, for, half an hour-ish. And then we started doing this thing that they called agility. Sorry, I'm not really good at enunciating, which I should work on. But we did this thing that they called agility. And we did this, at this time it was about 9, I think. And basically, I don't know how to set this up. So, there's a line of 6 kids at one side of the gym. And you run back and forth, horizontally. And, man, so it's, for example, you do, a lunge walk to, half court, and then you can jog all the way back. We did things like a sprint all the way and stuff like that. It was weird stuff like that. So, I was the first person in my row, so I was the first to go to the right, and the last to go to the left. And we did this thing, I think it was one of those runner starts where you're on one of your knees and you have to get up without using your hands and sprint. That's the one that we were doing at that moment. And I was last to go and I was going, running back to the right, and I honestly don't know what happened, but I tripped or something where I couldn't stop myself and I just fell right on my ass, taking my foot down with me. I heard it crack, and for a moment there, I was like, oh, that hurt, but I gotta get back up. Then I realized, no, I cannot get back up. My foot hurt like a son of a bitch. And by this time, it was about 9:30. So, I stood up as best I could, walked over to one of the gym instructors as best I could, and told her, hey, I fucked up my foot. I need to sit down. I didn't say those actual words, but that's the premise of what I said. So she let me sit down, and one girl, was feeling lightheaded, and another kid threw up. So the nurse was going to get called down. So she called down the nurse, and the nurse told me to sit at one place, and sadly she told me to sit next to where the kid had thrown up. So not only was I in so much pain in my foot, and I felt it swelling, and I was about to cry because I knew I fucked up summer gym. I could not do it anymore. But I had to smell throw up, and I also had to smell the stuff that cleans up throw up, which smells just about as bad, in my opinion. It's disgusting. So I had to sit there, and she put an ice pack on my foot, and she took care of the other kids, and I just sat there for a while, and then my friend came over, and she's one of my best friends, and she was like, what's wrong, are you okay? And I started crying. I was like, no, I'm not. And that was her ride home, so I felt so bad, because I was like, I'm gonna need to go home. So I was sitting there, and the nurse told me to sit there for a couple more minutes, because if I left, that would probably mean that I couldn't do summer gym anymore. We were allowed to miss up to 10 hours, which is 2 days of summer gym, but I already had to miss today, which is Monday, because I was on vacation for something, and so I knew that like I wouldn't be there the next day, so I knew that I was out of summer gym, and I was sobbing. I was like, I'm never gonna get my goddamn gym credit done, and I just felt so bad in that moment. And then to add a little icing on top of the cake, sorry, my dad just coughed outside. It really disturbed me. I got a nosebleed. Just it was a lot, actually. It really sucked. But man, I kind of hit rock bottom that day. I will say it was painful emotionally and physically, obviously. But yeah, my foot started to swell up like a fucking balloon. It was huge. It was so huge. It was getting bruised. It was awful. So I was sitting on the curb waiting for my dad to pick me up, and I was listening to Disney music, trying to cheer myself up. I was so ashamed. People were walking by and were like, hey, why is she in ugly clothes sitting on the concrete, crying, and with a like bloody face, because I had a bloody nose. And so my dad picked me up, I went home, and I realized, hell no, I cannot do this. I'm still suffering, like I can still not walk on my foot very well. So, that was pretty fun. But that's why I had to drop out of summer gym. And also you can kind of see why I've been gone recently. I've been in a lot of pain. For the first couple of days I could like not walk at all. Then I had to go to the airport and fly and walk around a bunch, and it was really painful. So, do you want to see my foot now? If you don't, skip the next couple of seconds. And if you do, that's also kind of weird, but if you know what I mean. Okay, I'll show you. It's my left foot. Boop. See that bruising? That's not even what hurts most. There's some bruising there. It's just like all around very swollen, and blue and yellow. It's nasty. But yeah, that's my foot, and it freaking hurts really bad. So if you have any tips besides like elevating it and icing it to get over a foot, I don't know the injury. I haven't gone to a doctor yet. I probably won't. But yeah, that's what's going on with my life. This is where I'm at right now. I really think I hit rock bottom. I was just sitting there on the curb crying and listening to Disney music with blood on my face. My foot hurt like a son of a bitch. And I knew that I was gonna fail my gym credit. Because for the diploma I'm going for, you need 2 gym credits, 1 live and 1 online. I'm getting my online one done this summer, thank God, but I still have to do my live one. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna do it. I might have to do it junior year, which sucks. It really sucks, because I've already scheduled for sophomore. But yeah, it was a lot. And unless you are at like a high physicality, I really recommend not doing summer gym. Because like, I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, I can do it. I obviously can't. I literally crumbled under the pressure. It was fucking awful. And honestly, I'm kind of glad it happened this way. Because if it hadn't, I probably would have given up. Because it was way, way, way too hard for me. Because I'm obviously not at the peak of physicality. I'm not a very athletic person. So I was not prepared. I was not ready. And now, like, once my foot heals, I'm definitely going to start working out for fun. And, like, working out just in my free time. Because I want to get better. I have show choir next year as well. So I need to up my game for that. That will help me as well. But it's just kind of a crappy situation. So I'm sorry I've been posting videos. I'm thinking of posting some covers soon because, I don't know, I've been feeling really motivated and creative lately. So I just want to put that to good use while I can. And that's the worst thing. Like, I've been injured and been having to lie in bed like all day, every day. But I've also felt like the most creative and productive I have in a while, and so motivated, but I couldn't do anything. Now my foot's starting to heal a little bit. If you think that's bad, you should have seen it when I first heard it. But yeah, it's really bad. Hopefully it heals soon. Keep me in your thoughts and send some Lumos this way, #Lumos, you get it. Well, you probably don't if you're not a geek like I am. Sorry. But yeah, anyway, my trip was fun too. I went to Minnesota. It was my great-grandparents' 70th wedding anniversary, which is really cool because you don't usually see that. It's a really long love story, which is really cute. And the party was pretty cool. Actually, it was kind of awkward. I saw a lot of family members I haven't seen in a while. There was a lot of awkward conversations. We couldn't hear each other because I'm like deaf. I'm not, but like I don't have the best hearing, and it was loud. So yeah, that was what's been happening. I have swam a lot though, which is nice. And I think it helped my foot. Anyway, don't know why I'm telling you like my entire life story right now, but I don't know, just wanted to catch up with you guys. Haven't made a video in a while, you know? And I know I usually post on Saturdays or Sundays, but I don't know, I just want to get this out there right now. And I think this is going to go up on a Monday. I mean, it depends on how long it takes. But let me know how you're doing. Like, if you're doing as crappy as I am, I'm sorry, bro, but I feel you. You know, we're in this together. If you're doing better than I am, that's freaking great. If you're doing worse than I am, I'm sorry, bro. Like, if you want a pick-me-up, watch some of my more positive videos. I make a lot of negative videos, and I'm not trying to make this a very negative video. I'm just trying to make this, like, an update slash, you know, it could always be worse kind of positivity video. And I know that, like, things could definitely be worse. I could have, like, lost my leg in summer gym. I could still be doing summer gym and be absolutely fucking miserable. But at least now I'm, like, somewhat happy. Because I know for a fact I was feeling so mentally awful before and during summer gym, and now I know why. Like, the minute I actually kind of felt relief when I really hurt my foot, because I was like, I don't gotta do this shit anymore. I have all this weight off my shoulders for at least like a year, and like that's enough time to actually get myself into shape, like totally. So that's really my story time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, you know, I'm not gonna tell you to like it, because like I'm not gonna treat you like you're dumb. Like, I know that you know that the like button's there. I know that you know that there's a subscribe button. I know you know that there's comments below. Whatever. Just do what you want. I don't care. Free country where I live. Hopefully where you live too. I'm sorry if it isn't. I'm going on quite a tangent. I need to stop. Alright, I love unicorns so much. Be nice to each other. You know, stay strong and positive, and know that things could always be worse no matter what. And once you hit rock bottom, you can't go anywhere but up, right? Like Minecraft, am I right? Once you hit bedrock, you mean you can only go up, unless you're in creative mode, then you can break it, but whatever. I love unicorns. I'm sorry that this video is weird and late, very long overdue, but I love unicorns so much. Bye. That's awkward, I didn't press the stop button. Bye.